Hey everybody, it's Diane from Fancy Faces by Diane. I have a challenge today to paint something with my non-dominant hand. I'm right-handed, so today we're going to be painting left-handed. I put a poll on my Facebook page to see whether or not you wanted me to paint a unicorn or a superhero mask. And there really weren't that very many votes, so I was a little disappointed in that, but that's okay. It looked like at the very end there was 7 votes for a unicorn and 6 votes for a superhero mask, but after I got everything set up and I checked it again, there was an additional vote for a superhero mask, so it's a tie, 7 and 7, 7 for unicorn and 7 for superhero mask. So I've already set up for a unicorn, so we're gonna go with that. And if I have time in the next couple of days, I'll give the superhero mask a try and we'll see if we can do that left-handed. Okay, so I'm in my bathroom, so if the sound is a little hollow, that's why. Actually, I'm in the kids' bathroom because it's cleaner. Okay, so let's just be real here. So a unicorn mask is probably one of the most popular designs that I do for girls at festivals, and I'd say probably birthday parties as well. Thanks to Tara Doodles. Tara Stone Street taught me a quick way to do a unicorn mask that really cut my time down. So thank you, Tara. Okay, so what I'm going to do is I start off with Star Blends. This product is made by Maron. I use Star Blends as much as I possibly can just because it's easy, it's fast, you can paint right over it because it's not wet, and it just kind of moves my line pretty fast. So this is a sponge lollipop, and I've loaded it, or I've preloaded it with both the colors I'm going to use, white and yellow. But just so you know, this is dry, it's powder, it's pressed, and I'm going to take my sponge lollipop and I'm just going to kind of go over the top of the Star Blends powder, and it picks up the powder by the sponge. Now sometimes if it's picking up too much, I'll just tap it off a little bit and tap off some of the excess, but I kind of like how much this picks up. So when I do my unicorns, oh look, I got my purple back done today, so I have some nice purple roots. Shout out to Shelby, thank you girl for making me look awesome. Okay, so I'm going to do, oh wait, left-handed. Okay, starting back over. I'm going to do an ear over this eyebrow, so just basically a white triangle, and then an ear over this eyebrow, so another white triangle. And if I'm finding that I don't have the opacity that I want, if it's not sitting well, I'll go over it a few times. Sometimes I'll pick up more powder. Then I'm going to pick up my yellow. This is Star Blends as well. I've already preloaded, so we're just going to use what I have. And ooh, my symmetry's a little off. I'm going to create a yellow triangle right in the middle between the 2 ears. Okay, so that is the base of my unicorn. The rest of it is, okay, so I usually use a rainbow cake of some sort. This is Leanne Courtney's Summer Days, I think, from the Tropical palette. I bought that as soon as it came out because it's amazing. Okay, I'm going to use, this is a Natalie Davies Gold Tip 3/4 inch flat. I don't think it's cheating for me to actually load my brush right-handed. I'm going to go with that. Don't tell me I'm cheating. Okay, so I'm going to load my paint on my brush. What I'm doing is I've just got a wet brush and I'm running it through the paint to pick up all of these beautiful colors. Okay, once I have that loaded, I'll go back to left-handed. I'm going to create a mane by just a sweep. Look at that beautiful vibrant color. So I kind of have like an S shape. And then I'm going to go up in the ear, and I'm just going to give the ear just a little fill. Ooh. And then on this side, let's challenge is doing the right side of my face left-handed, so don't laugh at me. Okay, we're gonna fill that in. Hey, not bad. Okay, now I usually go over the eyes, just kind of give a little sweep of color across the eyes. So, hold like this. A little sweep of color. Oh, look at my old lady skin. I puckered all up. Sometimes you have to kind of give it a few sweeps just to get the color to lay properly. We call this vintage skin. Okay, there's that eye. And then we'll do the same thing over here. Oh, not bad. Oh, wee. And let's even that out a little bit. A little flick up there, kind of up towards the hair. Okay, now if I have a little extra time, I mean, I can detail this out and call it done, but if I have a little extra time, I'll go in and add some details. This is Diamond FX White, and I'm using a number 12 Simply Simmons Filbert brush. It's about the size of a fingernail. And then I'll create teardrops under the eye makeup by laying it down and pulling towards the eye. And I'll twist it just slightly to create a teardrop. Ooh-wee. Looks awesome being left-handed. Alright, I'll do like 3. Just kind of create a little interest on the top of the cheek. Sometimes people can feel a little cheated if when they get face paint, all they get is just a little face paint over their forehead. So I like to try to give it a little extra. Okay, now I'm going to detail this out. I'm going to do a little line work with Wolf Black. This is my very favorite line brush. It is a Low Cornell 7000 series. I'm not even sure they make this anymore. It's a number 4, and I've worn it down so much that the paint has chipped off the handle, but I just can't give it up because it's my favorite. I can get nice clean lines, a nice beautiful brush tip. Can you see that? Nice beautiful brush tip. Okay, so what I normally do is I start with the mane, and I'll start right here on the edge of the color and just kind of outline it, flick up like that, and then down, down, and then the bottom of it kind of sweep around. So I've defined the mane and given it a little bit of a hair detail. And then the horn, I'll start at the top. Ooh, this is challenging. Start at the top, and I usually just do one side, and I'll sweep in like this. Sweep in, so it gives it the illusion of a twisted horn. And then the other side, I just bring down a straight line. So we look like we have a twisted horn. And then, assuming I need any more paint, I'll just load up a little bit more. I'm going to outline my ear up to the tip, and then I lay it down. Ooh, that's really thick. That's not quite as, I wouldn't normally do it that thick. But I'm working left-handed here, so. Okay, so I'm gonna start at the top on this side and work my way down this way, and then swing around this way. That's not really the shape I would normally do. Left-handed people. Okay, now sometimes I'll take this up and I'll create what looks like sort of a fold on that ear. And then I'll outline my teardrops down here just to create kind of a more finished look. Now I'm not going to outline the whole teardrop. There we go. See, unicorn. Now if I have a little extra time and I'm feeling a little extra, I'll give this unicorn some lips. Let me clean my brush. I didn't prepare to do lips, sorry. Okay. I'm just going to use the same paint that I used for the mane and the eyes and the mouth of the ears. I still have too much weight. If I'm doing someone that's not me, I'm going to use a disposable applicator that's a doe's foot. But since it's just me, I'm going to use my filbert brush. And see how I do. I'm going to use the pink and the orange of this split cake. I find that using a gradient color gives depth to the lips. So I did that right-handed. That's cheating. Hang on a second. I'm not in the bathroom for nothing. There. It never happened. Okay, let's try it again. All right. Okay. Left-handed. Let's do the pink on the outside. Ooh, clown lips. Okay. That's a little much. But there you have it. There's my left-handed, non-dominant unicorn.